Okay. Hi again, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video on here. I'd been watching videos about Harbor Freight tools and seen a lot of different reviews for different things from Harbor Freight, so I thought I might do a little review of my own because I have a lot more hand tools. So anyway, I don't have a lot of video time, so let's get started. I'll start out with my quarter sheet orbital hand sander by Drill Master. Which I actually caught when it was on sale. I only give like $6 or $10, something like that for it. And it works just as good as my old one used to, which was from Menards, just a tool shop one. I also have the Drill Master I bought, and it's a good drill if you're drilling holes, but since it's a single speed and it's kind of fast, I found that it ain't real good for running screws. I also bought a set of three of these vice grips, and they are there's a little wiggle to them, but actually they're a lot more stout than a lot of the other cheaper ones I've had. Again, my very opinion is it also depends on what you want to use your tools for too. I mean, heavier duty applications, you probably want to buy something a little heavier duty, but for everything I've wanted to use these for, they've worked great. And this is actually the medium, the middle pair, middle size of the three. And I've used them all three and they work good. Also bought me a cheap 99-cent set of shears just to be able to cut things open out here. They work good for that. Also bought these. They're a little Allen set of, this is a 3-pack Allen wrenches. I actually haven't used these yet, so I can't really give you a fair review on them. But they, for the price that I give for them, which is like $6 or $7, I thought they'd be handy because there's actually more sizes in them than the other couple little sets I had, and it comes with the standard, and then the metric, and then these ones here, which are the, again, I don't know how well you can really tell, but these are actually the Torx, and when I seen that, I thought they'd be, that right there would make it rather handy because I don't have a lot of Torx stuff, so I don't always, that'll be handy. I don't always have to get the drill out to, screw a Torx screw. Next up, I bought this socket set, which is a combination of 1/2" and 3/8 drive sockets, and there's also metric and standard sockets plus a couple little spark plug sockets, and it comes with a short extension, and of course I have other extensions. And for the most part I have no complaints over that little set for what I paid for it. Other than these, I've had a couple other little sets like from Menards with these in it. They're little hand drivers, but they're kind of, the handle, the plastic handle here is kind of flimsy, and oftentimes where they break is right around where the metal comes into it, and then they just spin. So that part of it isn't much good, but as far as the rest of it, for what I've used it for, these sockets, for as cheap as they actually look, they are actually pretty stout socket wrenches. The 3/8 one, this is the 1/2". 3/8 one ain't in here because I've got it somewhere else, but so far it's worked good for what I used it for. Again, heavier duty applications, you probably want something a little better than this, but I bought it so I could actually have a 1/2" socket wrench, which I hadn't had up till then, so it's worked out good for me so far. I haven't broke a socket or anything, but again, you probably want something a little heavier duty if you're going to really be putting them to the use. But I also got this, and which is just a little tire inflator. It's got the gauge, and the reason I like it, and I actually got this from another video, decided to go get it myself from a fellow that goes by the YouTube name Blue Hands Video. He has a video about the Harbor Freight tire changing machine. He had one of these and I really liked it, so I went ahead and got one myself, and so far that's worked really well too. I also bought a couple of these tire irons while I was at Harbor Freight for $5. They've been kind of handy, but I've done many tires that way before, and it's a real pain. Well, that's just kind of a review of a lot of the Harbor Freight tools that I've got. Then there's one more, which we got to go around the corner here for it. And that is, I decided myself, because I've done many tires, and I had a couple of tires I needed to do on my car, so I decided that I'd go ahead, and I had a good coupon for it, so I went ahead and bought the Harbor Freight manual tire changer, and so far after doing them manually, this makes them way easier. You can see over there by my lawnmower, the one tire I've already got done and demounted from the rim and put the other new tire back on, and it's already back on the car. But so far I have no complaints about it. It works good. I myself am not sure about the bead breaker. So far I've heard people complaining about these little irons here on the sides bending. So far I haven't had that problem, but we'll see, and if it does, I'll just fix it accordingly. Other than that, I can't complain. This bar, the mount tool that comes with it, seems pretty stout to me so far. Mainly, and a lot of the reviews I read online, basically, if you, and I'm just starting to get the hang of it myself, but if you know what you're doing, and once you get the hang of it, it gets a little easier. As a lot of reviews say online, you kind of got to be smarter than the tire that you're working on, which is so true. So that's kind of a little review on some of the Harbor Freight tools that I got. And like I said, so far anything I've ever gotten from Harbor Freight has worked well for what I've wanted to use it for. Again, that's just my opinion. And like all tools at Harbor Freight, there are some tools that I've seen that seem to be kind of flimsy and I wouldn't spend the money on, but they do have some good stuff too. So I hope this is helpful to somebody, and please don't be afraid to comment. And there's other reviews for this tire changer on there too if you want to look. So thanks a lot.